Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're diving into some really standout innovations from the past year.
Yeah, it's quite a list.
It really is. We're covering a huge range.
Yeah.
Some clever gadgets you might actually see soon, some genuinely life-changing medical stuff, and even some pretty wild experimental tech.
Feels a bit futuristic in places.
Totally. But the idea here isn't just a list, right? It's more of a curated look to get you really informed about what's actually pushing the envelope.
Exactly. And that's kind of our mission today, isn't it? To pull out the key insights from all this, give you that shortcut to understanding why these things matter.
Those aha moments.
Yeah, the aha moments. Without getting bogged down, it's about figuring out what's new, what might be coming next, and, what really makes a difference in innovation.
Okay, so let's start with things that blend smart design with everyday function.
Good place to start.
First one, the Petal AI garden camera. It's clever because it looks like a flower, just blends right into the garden.
Right. Aesthetically pleasing.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
But the AI inside is the cool part. It can actually identify and track insects, bees, butterflies, that sort of thing.
Which is more than just neat, isn't it? It's like citizen science.
Exactly. That's the bigger angle. Lets anyone basically help monitor biodiversity from their own backyard, turns watching your garden into active ecological data gathering.
That's a fantastic point, giving a simple gadget a much bigger purpose.
Right. Okay, speaking of ingenious, the Carapod. Coffee from humidity.
Okay, that sounds wild.
It is. This machine pulls water up to 13 cups a day straight from the air around it.
Just out of the air?
Yeah. And then it brews coffee using that water. It uses plant-based pods, filters it with UV light.
Huh. Where did that idea even come from?
Apparently, it was inspired by a desert beetle, how it collects water naturally.
Wow. Nature-inspired design.
And think about the potential, right? Off-grid living, places with water scarcity.
Yeah, I mean, forget just coffee. This is tackling infrastructure dependence, isn't it? It's not just convenience. It's potentially about self-sufficiency.
Decentralizing resources could be huge for remote areas. Disaster relief, maybe.
Absolutely transformative potential there, I think.
Okay, let's shift slightly. Accessibility. The AI-powered lipstick applicator by BiVacor.
Interesting application of AI.
Yeah, it's all about making beauty accessible. Uses sensors, a little robotic arm, applies lipstick perfectly. So, great for someone visually impaired or with limited mobility.
That feels very personal, using robotics for something like that.
It does. Do you reckon this signals a trend? Like more personal, intimate robotics in our daily lives, beyond just factory floors?
I think it might, yeah. It's moving into very personal care spaces.
Yeah.
And that ties into the next one, too, maybe. The Bold Jet needle-free injection system.
Yes. This delivers medicine painlessly. No needles.
How does that even work?
It uses lasers, actually, to create these super high-speed microjets of medicine. They basically make a tiny temporary pore in the skin. Supersonic speed.
Wow. Okay, so less waste from needles.
Right. Less waste and, crucially, less fear. So many people hate needles.
Huge psychological barrier, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So this could be big for things like vaccination campaigns globally, maybe improve compliance. It even won a CES Innovation Award.
That's a significant nod, yeah. CES is where you see a lot of cutting-edge stuff.
Definitely.
So looking at these first few, the common thread really seems to be using design and AI to solve real problems.
Practical problems,
Right.
often overlooked ones.
Yeah. Making things easier, more accessible, less intimidating, seamless integration, improving quality of life. It's not just tech for show.
Well put.
Yeah.
Okay, so building on that idea of integration and assistance, let's look at things specifically designed to help with daily challenges. Personal support tech,
Right?
like the Bee Pioneer wearable memory aid. It looks like a bracelet.
Okay. What does it do?
It transcribes conversations in real time, but, and this is important, it doesn't save the audio.
Addressing privacy?
Clever.
Yeah. It pairs with an app,
Yeah.
helps you recall details later. Huge for maybe someone with ADHD or, other memory challenges. Just a discreet helper. That's a really interesting approach to cognitive support. The no audio part is definitely key.
Absolutely. And then there's the NAQI neural earbuds. These are
here.
something else.
Neural earbuds. Sounds intense.
Well, they let you control devices using tiny facial movements, like clench your teeth, maybe turn on a light, or subtle eye movement.
Without surgery or anything.
Nope. Totally non-invasive. It's like having a silent, invisible remote control linked to your expressions. Feels very sci-fi.
It really does. These assistive technologies, they're all about independence, aren't they?
Giving people more control.
Yeah, and support. And what's great is how non-invasive some are. Like you said, they just slide into your daily routine, helping without being intrusive.
Empowering people personally, sometimes almost invisibly.
Exactly.
Okay. So we've seen the practical, the helpful. Now, let's pivot. Time for the wilder side of innovation.
The CES showcase stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The whimsical, the futuristic, the stuff that grabs headlines and makes you go, wait, what?
Okay, let's hear it.
First, Mirumi, a mini pet robot.
A pet robot.
Yeah, it's tiny, clings to your arm, uses sensors to spot people or things and turns its little head towards them. Very childlike.
So its function is just being cute.
Basically. Playful delight. It doesn't solve world hunger, but it definitely sparks a bit of joy. Fair enough.
It shows that desire for companionship, I guess.
Yeah.
Even robotic. Not all tech needs to be purely functional.
True. Okay, maybe slightly more functional, especially for parents. The Roborock Saros Z70 vacuum with an arm.
A vacuum with an arm.
Yeah. It doesn't just suck dirt. It has this little robotic arm that extends out to pick up things like stray socks, small toys.
Okay, that could actually be useful. No more bending down for every little thing.
Right. Might actually lead to a tidier house, smarter cleaning.
The dream.
Now, this one is firmly in the wild category, the Xpeng Aero HT. It's a car
Okay.
with a flying module hidden inside.
Wait, a flying car? Seriously?
Well, kind of. It's this six-wheeled vehicle, and a drone-like flying car part is integrated. The idea is for remote areas, maybe emergencies. Still very experimental, obviously.
Obviously. I mean, the practicalities. Regulations, safety. Where do you even land something like that?
Exactly. What's your take? Is this actually going anywhere soon, or is it more of a tech demo, a moonshot?
I'd say definitely a moonshot for widespread use right now. The hurdles are immense. It's probably more about showing off engineering skill, hinting at future possibilities rather than being a practical product anytime soon.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay, something a bit more grounded, maybe. Halliday AI glasses with an invisible display.
AR glasses, but subtle.
Very subtle. They look like normal glasses, but there's a discrete display inside showing real-time translation, AI prompts, stuff like that.
How do you control them?
Through a ring you wear. So no bulky controls, no weird rainbow glare you sometimes see with AR. Very sleek, almost invisible tech.
Interesting. Blending it in seamlessly.
And one more in this sort of CES highlights batch. Peri, a device for monitoring perimenopause.
Oh, that sounds genuinely useful.
Yeah, practical and potentially powerful. It's a wearable patch, goes under the breast, tracks symptoms, sends personalized insights to an app.
That's addressing a really specific, often underserved need.
Exactly. Could be a huge companion for women going through that, offering data and support.
So this whole category, the wild and wonderful, some seem a bit out there, like the flying car,
Definitely.
but they often do preview what might be possible, right? Or they tackle niche needs with creative thinking, like the Peri device. Are they solutions looking for problems or prototyping the future?
Maybe a bit of both. Some push boundaries, others fill real gaps.
And it definitely shows technology getting more integrated, more personal, sometimes in really unexpected ways.
Totally. Okay, let's shift again, now into the really foundational stuff. Radical tech, the kind that promises, long-term transformative change.
The big picture stuff.
Exactly, like self-healing concrete.
Self-healing concrete, how?
It has bacteria embedded in it, dormant bacteria. When a crack forms, water gets in, the bacteria wake up.
Okay.
And they secrete limestone. Basically, they poop out crack filler.
Wow, so the concrete literally repairs itself.
Naturally seals itself. They're already piloting this in some infrastructure projects. Think about roads, bridges, the maintenance savings, the lifespan increase.
Huge environmental and economic implications. That's incredible.
Right. Then there's DNA-based data storage.
Storing data in DNA.
Yep. Using synthetic DNA molecules to hold massive amounts of information.
Why DNA?
Two big reasons. Density and stability. You could potentially store all the world's data in like a kilogram of DNA. It's incredibly compact.
Mind-blowing density.
And it's stable for thousands of years, way beyond hard drives or tapes. Perfect for long-term archiving. Feels like sci-fi, but it's actually happening.
That really changes the game for archival storage.
Totally. Yeah. And speaking of changing the game, 4D printed medical implants.
Okay, 4D. What's the fourth dimension?
Time. Think 3D printing, but the printed object is designed to change shape or function over time once it's in the body,
Whoa, how?
in response to body conditions. So imagine a spinal support implant that gradually expands as the patient heals, or a heart valve that adapts its shape to changing blood flow more naturally.
So the implant evolves with the patient.
Exactly. It's a shift from static implants to dynamic adaptive ones. Personalized biological integration could completely change long-term medical care,
That's a fundamental paradigm shift. Adaptive medicine.
isn't it? And finally, in this section, something a bit more neurological. Neural headphones that read your brain waves.
Okay, headphones that read your mind.
Sort of. They monitor brainwave activity, things associated with stress or focus levels.
And then what?
They adopt the music they're playing in real time. So if you're stressed, maybe it plays calming music. If you need to focus, maybe something to help concentration.
Personalized soundscapes based on your mental state?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Huge potential for productivity, study, maybe even therapy.
These are really fundamental breakthroughs, aren't they? This isn't just incremental improvement.
No, this is shifting the foundations.
Yeah, potentially reshaping whole industries, materials, data, how we interact with computers, even our own bodies and minds. It changes what we even think is possible.
Absolutely. Okay, to wrap things up, let's look at two more really significant advances, one medical, one creative.
Got it.
First, the BiVacor artificial heart, a fully artificial heart.
Fully artificial. Wow.
Yeah, it's actually being implanted in patients now here in the U.S.
Right.
It's designed to sustain life, basically, until a human donor heart becomes available.
A bridge to transplant, but a complete mechanical heart.
Exactly. It's a massive step forward in cardiac care, a real lifeline.
A truly life-saving technology. Incredible.
And then on the creative tech side, something called the Color Pick Smart Pen.
Color pick. What did it do?
It's for artists, designers. You can use the pen to scan a color from anything in the real world. A flower, a wall, fabric.
Anything.
Scans the color. Yeah, up to 16 million colors. And then this is the cool part. It has ink cartridges inside, and it mixes the ink to perfectly reproduce that exact color on paper.
It mixes the ink in the pen.
Right there in the pen. And it can send the color digitally, too. So it bridges the physical world's colors with both physical drawing and digital design.
That's amazing for artists, capturing real-world color instantly and accurately.
Game changer potential for art and design, right?
Yeah.
Precision, freedom.
Definitely. So these last two, they show that really immediate, tangible impact, don't they?
Yeah, one saving lives, the other unlocking creativity.
Exactly. The artificial heart tackles a critical health need head-on. The pen enhances creative expression directly. It just reinforces that tech isn't only about gadgets or abstract science.
It's about improving life.
Profound improvements to the human experience, from basic health to how we create.
Wow. Okay, so we've really covered some ground today.
They certainly have.
From AI in the garden, coffee from thin air, self-healing, concrete, mind-reading headphones, that artificial heart, just incredible stuff.
The huge spectrum.
Yeah. And the goal of this deep dive was really just to give you that clear, hopefully engaging overview of these standout inventions.
And hopefully spark some thought. Which leads to a final question, maybe, for you listening.
Go for it.
As we think about this amazing range of innovation, from concrete that fixes itself to headphones tuning into our brains, what's next? What emerging human need, or maybe societal challenge, do you think will be the next big frontier for this kind of groundbreaking innovation, and maybe why?
Good question to ponder. And maybe think about which one of these we discussed really stood out to you and why it resonated. Lots to think about.